first, I got this figured out my old mic, so hopefully there is not a 1 second delay on the videos, and my mouth actually matches when I speak with the volume and the audio. Because Lord, the editing is not graceful with me. The editing has not come with any breaks, and editing is not fun, and it's time consuming, and that's something I don't have a lot of. Yes, another hot day. It's raining here where I'm at. Wish it was a beach day, kinda bad hair, don't care kinda day at the beach, but no, it's raining. It's a bad hair, frizzy, gonna look matted, like crap day kinda hair day. So, hat day it is again. Because when you're out and running out constantly, deliveries, etcetera, you have to wear, you know, something that'll keep your hair out of your face at least. Anywho, let's hop into tonight's video. It's a quick one, not going to be so long as the others, but uh, I saw this on Reddit a few days ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to check it. And I'm so glad today I sat down and I decided to go check, just Google, because Rod and Christie's live rant really just infuriates me. It really does. Why now are they speaking out and trying to make it seem like she was just in such a bad, you know, situation, and that anyone speaking out against what she says is just haters and they're jealous.
It's just astounding that people, and that's why I say I can't understand why anybody can hate on her so much. I get it; they might be a little jealous and all, but really, if that's really how you feel,
Right. Well, I Googled this because, Ken's all of his socials just gone, disappeared. Gypsy back to it again, except keeping her artwork out, her blown beauty, blown by whatever. I don't even care. I've never even looked at it. My grandson, his coloring looks better. Just saying. I don't consider that art. It's my opinion. Everybody, it doesn't matter. And she raised the prices on those. Okay. But she does have a child and she has to support that child because she's a single mom. You know what a single mom is, Gypsy? Not having your fiance, husband, or boyfriend live with you, help raise your child, take care of your child, support you and your child. You're not a single mom. You're just not married to Ken. That doesn't make you a single mother. Do you see how she spends everything? I can't with this girl. Anywho, now that I wanted to bring this up, I decided, since Gypsy's little live video and her interview with herself, she left social media, reactivated her account, and then says, "Nope, let me reactivate everything and come back and tell everybody I'm leaving." And unfortunately, you guys just don't get to see my life and how it turns out now. Like it was going to hurt us. It doesn't. So I Googled why, you know, Gypsy's show was canceled, which we all knew that ratings was a big part. But someone made a comment in my videos, and I was like, wow, I wonder. After seeing that post on Reddit too, I'm like, let me just take a look into this, y'all. Let me take a look. And I got my little blankets. Chilly when you get wet, and but I want to hop on here really fast and do this video. Um, so I'm like, let me just hop on and Google and see what it says. Look what it said. Well, looky there. Not only did it say that, yes, the ratings were tanked and etc., but they broke their NDA several times. And that Gypsy was leaking her whereabouts to TMZ and they were showing up while they were already filming. Now we know that's accurate because on Bourbon Street, we saw the camera crew and everybody tried to play it off like, oh, it's not season 3, it's just TMZ. It's just, but people went onto the live webcams for Bourbon Street and they saw Lifetime and TMZ by the people who were filming. Isn't it crazy that they also said Gypsy and her family talked badly of Lifetime production to third parties? And you know what? She mentioned that in her live, how she had some of the greatest production. Why would you say that? What what did that have to do with anything about you leaving the internet and getting up to your whole spiel at the end and stuff about I don't get all this that she came left the internet to come back to tell us and reactivated her account to come back and tell us she's leaving again. You already did that. But when she leaves, she has Bree, Sheena, or somebody post her pictures, videos, etc. Because she's on the internet. We all know that. She's just not on those accounts. Just her Blown Beauty art account, which is whatever. We'll get into that later. But spoke badly of the production, but in her live said she had some of the best production crew. Really, Gypsy? Really? Also, they were lied to about her medical. Since the emails came out about her medical, her crime, etc. Her and the family scamming. Imagine that. Scamming for money from people while in prison and after being released. Rod, Christy, is this why you came on to say that people that didn't believe her stories were just haters and jealous because y'all lost that show and all that money? Are y'all trying to like clean everything up now so you can hopefully get with Hulu or Netflix or I don't know, dancing with this anything at this point? Y'all are probably begging for it. Because oh, yeah, it's pretty telling when Lifetime is, saying you broke several NDA posting about content that you weren't supposed to be posting about before. Um, Everything we've been talking about, we already knew it was going to be on the show before it even happened because she can't not keep her mouth shut. Stuff she posted on social media. Is anybody going to tell Gypsy that they didn't? They didn't. Who's going to tell her? Who's going to show her what Google said? Because anytime I Google anything, it gives me the facts version of it. I mean, if I take a picture of a plant, it tells me what it is. If I ask what happened in a certain case, it tells me what is the difference in this then. Oh, bless, bless y'all's hearts. Seriously, though, I don't mean to laugh. I just think it's really funny that all of a sudden they're coming to speak out and defend Gypsy. And Rod be like, if you think she was a great mother, forcing her to be in a wheelchair and a scam and all, Rod, enough of that. Were you such a great father? Where were you? Anywho, but I would say no, no, nobody's jealous. Nobody's being haters. And, I mean, such a huge breach of uh, the contract with the NDAs and the trust issues and, you know, talking badly to third parties about the production, leaking all the production details to TMZ and scheduling locations, etc. I mean, good Lord, Rod. Are you going to take accountability for that? Probably not. Probably not. And it felt pretty much like it wasn't a real, it felt scripted. And I know there is some scriptedness to it, but I mean, honestly, the whole thing with Ivy Rose Grows Wild, I thoroughly believe that was all just part of a storyline. It wasn't real. That was all put in there just for this to happen. I truly believe that. A lot of it is. But on to our next topic, Ken. Ken Urker. Where's Waldo? Now, this to me, I'm just going to say doesn't prove he was or is or was or isn't in rehab. Again, I don't care. I could care less. I do think that his behavior was weird, that all that while he was in Austin. Let's circle back again. That's when she was supposedly going to take, had thoughts of life deletion. And, they vlogged everything from Bucky's, uh, from the time they left the house to showing the speed limits to stopping at Bucky's, feeding the baby. And, the billboard set her off and, seeing her baby on that billboard just set her off. So I'm down on my knees taking hit after hit. And Rod is saying her just taking hit after hit after hit. Yeah. Let's get it all started. So we're going to Austin, blah, 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 blah. And I will say, they both sniffed a lot during the Austin trip. It was Sniffle City. You went to Sniffle City. Even Gypsy, a lot. They both did. Their behaviors was concerning, in my opinion. They showed what they ate, where they ate. They at the bars all night. But we all saw a picture the other day with Gypsy wearing, her new hair from Wigs R Us, and uh, I don't know, maybe invest in a decent one. I guess I don't know why she does it, but I could care less about that either. Good for her. If it makes her feel good, good for her. But I really don't care if she feels good. I'm saying for anybody who does anything, whether it's lashes, hair extensions, wigs, tanning, spray tan, whatever, nails, whatever. I can't do nails because I'm gardening all the time and constantly lifting my fingers swell every day. Every morning I wake up, my fingers swell, especially in rain. Okay, back to Ken. Um, we saw the picture with this lady and, Austin, no, with him being in rehab. And then, going to the museums and with the baby, posting, stopping, pulling over to feed the baby 2 or 3 times, being at Bucky's with the baby, showing the baby in the crib, in his room, in Austin with the Yes. The billboard sent her over the edge, seeing her poor little Aurora, an innocent child whose photo got leaked, that she leaked and he leaked. She sold it to people. TMZ. He posted it to Insta. How's it leaked? Makes no sense. Her face isn't. Oh my God, whatever. She didn't even notice it until Bree said it, like I said in my last video. Um, that had nothing to do with it. That's such a lie. They literally vlogged every single thing. And I think they did that hoping they were still going to continue with season 3. I think she was taking hit after hit after hit because she lost her show. And again, the way they defend every action with her lies and her behavior, like they are now, and Ken always has in his delusion of even Ryan. Ryan still, man, I don't get you. I do not. But yeah, uh, I think that was supposed to be a part of it, and uh, the Family Channel ended up being their trip to Austin instead, and them finding out she didn't get the show. They go to Miami. I think they thought they were going to get a free wedding. That didn't happen. Even Christy said to one of the creators on here was undercover that Ken could have played it smart and got the ring, for free and, collab with them and please, nobody, whatever. They thought they were going to get a free wedding, get paid all the big money again, but Lifetime saw more dislike for her, that the predictable content wasn't bringing viewership in because it was horrible, that everybody already knew it was happening. It was reality TV, not scripted TV. Again, anywho, I do think that's why all of social media has gone for both of them. Like I said, somebody commented on a video thinking that there might be some legal issues ahead, something to brewing with them and, Lifetime, etc. Now I'm starting to think that might be true. I never thought of that. So that and me seeing this on Reddit made me think, let me Google that really fast and see. And sure enough, it brought it up. But we also saw Gypsy's picture with that girl. I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry. I'm tired. Um, saw the picture that a fan took with her and was posted a few days ago with her in the wig. It has the same shirt on everything. And that same day, someone saw them in Thibodaux, I'm probably saying it wrong, Louisiana. And Ken was there. They snuck some photos. He is not in rehab, they say. For me, that doesn't it doesn't tell me he is or he isn't. I don't care. Either way, I really don't. If he is, good for him. I hope you really take it serious and get better. I don't believe it, but that's just me, whatever. um, I think that it's very coinky dinky. That they come back, start talking about CPS and they were cleared, and then either way, who knows? Who cares? I'm just giving you guys what I think could be. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. My channel is growing. It's not a lot to most people, but I'm floored. This isn't going to be my only content. I'm going to be posting a video about a few other things. Actually, I'm going to post a video next about a lady on TikTok asking for help where she found a woman in her backyard, has video of the man dropping her off. The police will not do anything. And guess where it's from? Louisiana. New Orleans, Louisiana. How about that? But again, that's going to be my next video. I just had to get this on there real quick to see what y'all thought. I don't know. I do not think that Gypsy's aware that she didn't cancel her own show. Lifetime got rid of you, Gypsy. Let me hold your hand. Your lies don't always work. Mommy and Daddy can't lie for you all the time. Neither can Ken. Or Ryan still. Ryan, come to reality, dude. Please. And as far as Ken being in rehab, he could have went and came back. He could have got a day pass. We don't know. I don't know. But I just know they were star spangle hammered the whole time they were gone. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Good night.